We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Carlos Carrasco will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
G13 is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that's the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Lau, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. From the stretch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. 2 out, nobody on. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Popped him up. Lindor moving to his left, and that ends the inning. In order go the Rays, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Striding in for the Indians, Cesar Hernandez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And this is low, ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 3. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. This is popped up. Peterson has room in foul territory. And that's the 3rd out. Tribe turned away in the first. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. There's a high pop-up. Santana is under it. 1 out.
That is it. The right fielder, number 19, Austin Meadows.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit down the line at first. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Here now is Mike Zunino. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's just 1 for 6. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. 2 out with the man at first. Hit sharply on the ground. Beautiful diving stop to second, but they throw it away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Oh, that's a shame because he made an outstanding diving stop right there. That's when I think the adrenaline might have been pumping a little bit too hard and the ball just takes off on him. Too bad. That could have been a highlight reel play.
Settling in now, Manuel Margot. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Ready with the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Santana in foul ground, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also one error in the inning, but 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rosarena is right there, 1 down.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. No balls and 1 strike. Hit to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in, Jordan Luplow. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And we see that these guys are currently 2nd in the AL in that department. Bradley Zimmer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Rosarena is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indians leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So striding forward now, Willie Adames. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again a 1-2. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So now to the plate, Randy Arozarena, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped high in the air. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Tampa. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Standing in, Roberto Perez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Roberto Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 delivery. Right side, hit hard. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
At the plate now, Delino DeShields, skied into straightaway right. Meadows has it, and there's one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He drew a walk his first time up. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Up next to Cleveland, the third baseman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Ramirez hits a little over the 270 mark. Hit down the third baseline. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1-2. Here it is. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Indians stepping in, Brandon Lau, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That evens it up 1-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Here's the 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Bryant, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And another foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now to the plate, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Zimmer's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-1 the count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and Santana hits this one high in the air out to deep left field. And that one is gone!
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Jordan Luplow is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 4, Bradley.
And it's fouled away. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
The catcher, number 55.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. That's a strike. The throw down is right there as Zunino made that caught stealing look easy. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. Into the box, Delino DeShields.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Rhys Hoskins stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
0-2, here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Zunino. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First delivery to him on the way. Taken but called a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Margot is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. In now, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. On the ground to third. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 5 innings complete. It's the Indians 3, the Rays nothing. Striding into the box, Willy Adames will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hit in the air to center field. DeShields is there. 1 down.
The batter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jock Peterson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. DeShields is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Up next for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Little resistance there as the Rays are down on 4 pitches. They trail it here 3-0. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Francisco Lindor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Carlos Santana will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. As a look, now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Lindor blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily as they move on top 4-0.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Jordan Luplow is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoke toward the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, there you go. Another hit surrendered, and I think he's just run into a wall out there on the mound. These batters aren't looking like they're getting fooled anymore.
Now batting, Roberto Perez. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitches are being caught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
He's set. Here it comes. Cesar Hernandez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman,
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Brendan Lau.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. One out now in the Tampa Bay seventh, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle, reined in, and boy, an error saver there at first. If he kept his foot on the bag, he did. Oh, what a play for the second out. Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here. The 3-1. Lined hard to center field. The Shields will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. High and deep to right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Tribe. And they hold a 7-0 lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Ramirez with a barehanded effort. It's there, and he's out. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there. Giving this offense no chance.
A dive, but it's off his glove.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Standing in now, Willie Adames, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This one's down to third. Right to Ramirez. An easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Indians 7, the Rays nothing. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jordan Luplow. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. 1-1.
The 1-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So digging in now, Bradley Zimmer. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Margot is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 55.
So coming to the plate, Roberto Perez. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Popped him up. Lau is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 8 full. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Line to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Into the box now, Randy Arozarena. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. Striding in, Brendan Lau. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Lifted in the air out to right. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.